Hi Diamond Valley Ask community, my name is Campbell. I'm a physiotherapist here at the Optimal Health Lab. This business we started nearly a year ago with our endeavour to try and help athletes not only prevent injury but also perform in a more optimised way. So what I've got today is a few videos to help you be able to minimise coming to the physio with injuries, because we're going to prevent them and keep you really strong to run even faster, jump even higher. What we're going to show you now is some key indicators that things might not be right in terms of your training. So obviously when you're doing a lot of training, you can end up with some DOMS, which is called delayed onset muscle soreness. So that is something that can happen sort of 24 hours up to 72 hours post set of exercise. Now, what can happen is if that DOMS still continues, it might be something that's not quite right. So it's something you need to see the physio about. But we're going to give you a couple of indicators of some really sort of common exercises that we use to have a look at, is an injury just soreness or is something not quite right? One of the first things is knee to wall. So I've got my model here, so you're just going to put a foot here. What we're going to have a look at is someone's ankle range. So bringing your knee all the way forward. One, we're trying to work out if there's any Achilles pain, any pain in the foot, but also how much range, and importantly, does the right equal the left? And that gives us a really good understanding of how people's ankles are working, obviously really important in runners. All right, next one's very important for runners is calf strength. So holding onto my hand on one leg, being able to come up and down. So there's some really key data to explain that if you can't do 25 single leg calf raises, when we're jumping up and down, we're at least 4 times our body weight. So if you can't do 25 single leg calf raises without any cramping or any pain, that's an indicator that you probably need to look at coming to see a physio about some strengthening to try and get that a little bit better, all right, and making sure you do that well. All right, the other one is single leg squats. So let's go hands on the hips, one leg forward, coming down and up. So 8 single leg squats, what we're looking for here. A physio would absolutely enjoy this exercise because it pulls everything apart. So we're looking at knee, hip control, trunk control, ankle control through this exercise to try and understand when a runner actually foot hits the ground, what's happening with the knee, obviously because running is a series of hops. Hopping comes from the control in a single leg squat. So we really like to go through that with all our runners. All right, the last one we're going to have a look at is laying onto your back, mate, and we're going to have a look at your glute and hamstring control. So for runners, obviously the power of coming through this action as you're going is really key from your hamstring and your glute. So we have a look at how good you are at doing that. So hands across the chest, coming up and coming back down. So we're looking at the symmetry, like all these exercises between side to side, but also whether there is fatigue or pain doing any of these exercises. Again, if you're having pain or you're seeing, you can rest, pain or seeing a huge difference between left and right in any of these exercises, it's probably time to see the physio about preventing an injury or whether something has started a little bit. Through watching some of the videos you may have seen us talking about today, it might prompt some questions or really get you thinking about how you can optimise your performance. Now that at the Optimal Health Lab is what we really love doing. So I work here with other physiotherapists, myotherapists, Bowen therapists, soft tissue therapists, podiatrist, as well as a sports psychologist. So as a team, what we really have an absolute goal of doing is helping you absolutely optimize what you're doing, and that is through your body, that is through how your mechanics are working with your coaches, but also working to make sure that your mindset is about achieving the next goal and really trying to get to the events and the PBs that you would like to give to. If this is something you're interested in talking to us more about, you can contact the number on screen and we'd be thrilled to get to know you and then get some information back to your coaches so that the whole team can work together.